Hi everybody, today is November the 11th, and as always, we're gonna tell a pen story. This pen story has changed a lot of people's life. It should light into what something happened to our life and how we can create or manifest our dream life. So let's get started, okay? What is this? It's a pen. What do we use this pen for? To write. Now there's a dog inside the room. I'm gonna wave this in front of the dog. What does the dog do? The dog probably will sniff, lick, or chew this, right? Does the dog see this one as a pen though? No. So for the dog, this one is not a pen, but for the human, this one is a pen. So who is correct? The dog or the human? The answer is both correct. For the dog, this one is a chewing toy, while for the human, this one is a pen to write. The dog is correct in the dog world, and the human is also correct in the human world. And that is our first lesson, both are correct. Now, let's imagine that there is a table in front of me. So I'm going to put this thing on the table, and then both the dog and I will walk out the room. So inside the room, there be no human, no dog. What does this thing become? It is still a pen or a chewing toy. Or it becomes almost nothing, and the ancient wisdom called this one as the emptiness. The emptiness is actually a very important definition. As we understand the emptiness, we'll be able to achieve anything in our life, just like Vishen Michael Roche applied the emptiness into his business and was able to build a business with revenue of $250 million a year. He's also able to help several refugees. So what is the emptiness? Why is that so magical? Let's go back to the pen story, okay? So this technically on the table when there is no human, no dog. It is almost nothing, but as soon as I go back into the room and I look at this becomes a pen. When the dog come back to the room and the dog look at this becomes a chewing toy. And when both the dog and I come back to the room at the very same time, we both look at this at the very same time. What does this thing become? Oh, it becomes two things, a pen for me and a chewing toy for the dog. So a single thing, when there is no human, no dog or nothing to be interact with, it come back to true self and we call it the emptiness. However, it also has the potential to become anything or anyone, depending on who or what is looking at this. And that is our second lesson. Along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. Now, I see this as a pen. So does this pen coming from me or does this pen coming from the thing itself? This pen is actually coming from me. Why am I so certain? Because if this thing is a pen itself, then the dog or anything in this entire universe will have to see it for what it is, which is a pen. But does the dog see this one as a pen? No. So this pen is actually coming from me. This pen is actually coming from my mind. And everything is actually coming from my mind, our mind. So that is our third lesson. Everything is actually coming from our mind. Now, we all agree that this pen is coming from my mind, right? So I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to think this one become a diamond, okay? So please pray with me. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Open my eyes. It's still a pen. So what in my mind that forced me to see this as a pen but not a diamond? There are seeds inside our mind that the ancient wisdom calls karma. When we see something, the seed inside our mind pop up, open up, and cover this thing and make it see it for what it is, which is a pen. But does the dog see this? Okay, a pen. Okay, so who plant the seed into my mind then? Only I can plant the seed into my mind. So how can we do it? By three ways. By our word, by our action, by our thoughts, especially toward other people. So for instance, I'm going to hold on to this and I'm going to say that I have the pen. Would you like to have this pen? And when my friend say yes, please, I'd be so happy to give this to my friend with the hope that I can help my friend. So when I give this to my friend, this palm will open up and both me and my friend will see it and start living more in my mind. A couple days later, when I see this, I recognize this one as a pen, which means that the seed of the pen has already planted into my mind. And I pop open up and cover this thing and made me see this one as a pen. And this is how a pen become a pen and anything surround us become what and who they are to us. In the past story, there are several meaningful lessons. Today we went over four different lessons. The first lesson is both correct. So we learn to respect each other's opinion. We learn to respect each other's choices, and we learn to listen to each other with a compassionate heart. The second lesson is, along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. So trust your potential, just the potential of everything or everyone around you, and just the potential of whatever happened to you. And remember, each and every moment in this life is a magical moment, because in that very moment, you or anything can happen. And the third lesson is, everything is actually coming from the seed inside our mind. So be 100% responsible to whatever happened to you. Don't blame anyone, because in the end, you are the only one who can plant the seed into your mind. And last but not least is how to create or manifest your dream life through your, okay? So first you have to know what you want. And the second is that you start planting the seed through your word, your action, your act toward your word, your action, your thoughts toward other people. So if you want to have a happiness, you have to plant the happiness using your word, your action, your thoughts toward other people, make other people happier. If you want to have prosperity, you have to your word, your action, your thoughts toward other people, help other people to get richer. And when you do all that, and then when you do all that toward other people, plant those seed with using your word, your action, your thoughts toward other people. That is when the seed gonna get planted, and that is when you're gonna get all those back to you. So and if you want a dream life, your dream life is a good life, happy life when everyone is being kind to you and you get everything that you dream of. Then making sure that you do all that through your word, your action, your thoughts, your other with kindness and wisdom, with love and wisdom. And the lesson that I would like to share with you all today is that I've been thinking that like when I listen to Lou not every single day, but when I was on my when I am on the bus going to work, and I have the time to listen to several video, and when we do that, I realized yeah, like every time it's the same lesson. But if we listen, sometimes I will realize that, oh, this is a new thing, or this influence what we already thinking. This one echoing into more than others. And at every moment, for every time that I review something, that touches something down, it's actually it's just one good thing that come up to my mind. And today the thing that I really like is when he is when he said that, thank you everyone for being the place where I can plant the seed and plant the good seed, and tend to that seed, I will have a better life. And I realized that, that even though that Lily has been saying that for quite a while, and in several videos, but now it's just echoing to me more, and I'm like, oh, so maybe I should make public my video clip, because I don't know, maybe it reached someone, and that by planting that seed into the person, it might be a good thing for that person as well, for me as well. Knowing the pain story and being able to apply those lessons of the pain story into their life. And maybe one of these days, their life will be happier. I'm not sure, right? But it's something I've been considering. Because you know that I've been doing my video clip in unlisted, because I'm not sure whether it's gonna bring any kind of benefit to anyone beside me and Lou. But it might be something that we're considering. So thank you, Lou, for accompanying me into 3,000 journey and sharing with me those several good lessons. And thank you, everyone, for listening to me. And if by me sharing with you this story or my lesson is something good, I would like to dedicate that to my Jewish family, to my friends, to my co-worker, to my clients, and to all my neighbors, or any living things in this world and the other worlds, with love, wisdom, and gratitude. Thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye, everyone.